Well, I bet none of you woke up this morning and imagined that Matrix 5 would be announced. Yet, it did.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
For the past couple of hours, multiple websites have announced the return of the Matrix. Matrix 5 is in development. Or is it? It seems that against all odds, Warner has chosen to continue the franchise. And we have the details. So keep watching this video if you want to know everything so far about this new Matrix movie. Who will be its director? Which cast members are returning? And what could be the plot? Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
After 2 years of deadly silence from Warner Brothers regarding The Matrix, many had lost hope. After the poor reception of Matrix Resurrections, all Matrix-related projects had been shelved. However, a glitch has occurred in our simulation, and Warner has announced a new Matrix film. This news comes to us thanks to Variety. Part of the article says the following, quote, Warner Brothers is going back to The Matrix. The studio announced that a 5th Matrix movie is in development. It'll be the first installment without Lana or Lily Wachowski as directors. Instead, the Martian screenwriter Drew Goddard will handle filmmaking duties. He will also write the script and produce with his partner at Goddard Textiles, Sarah Esberg. Lana Wachowski, who helmed the most recent Matrix installment, 2021's Resurrections, is attached as an executive producer. End quote. So the article clearly stipulates that neither of the Wachowskis will direct the new movie. Instead, Lana will remain involved in the project as an executive producer. Lana will not be writing the new story, but her involvement will hopefully ensure consistency in the established canon. We are not too worried that neither Wachowski is directing or writing the new movie. The Animatrix had 7 different directors and multiple writers. In addition, let's not forget about the comics, all of which expanded the Matrix universe. There are reasons why Lana has moved to a producer position. During the marketing campaign for Matrix Resurrections, Lana stated that it would be a one-off film and that there were no plans for further sequels. The poor box office performance of Matrix Resurrections confirmed her statement, at least for a little while. Whatever the reason, we are excited that Warner has decided to move forward with The Matrix, and that the franchise is now in the hands of Drew Goddard. Goddard is an acclaimed director with a fair amount of award nominations and wins under his belt. He has worked on movies like Cloverfield and The Martian, as well as on series like Lost and the Netflix's Daredevil. Now then, who will be in the film? The news continues with, quote, It's not clear who from the Matrix universe. Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss have anchored all of the prior movies as Neo and Trinity, while Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Jonathan Groff, Neil Patrick Harris, and Priyanka Chopra Jonas join in the most recent iteration, will return. Plot details haven't been revealed, but Warner Brothers Motion Pictures President of Production Jesse Ehrman teases that the story will advance the fantasy world without straying too far from what made the series a success. Drew came to Warner Brothers with a new idea that we believe would be an incredible way to continue the Matrix world by both honoring what Lana and Lily began over 25 years ago and offering a unique perspective based on his own love of the series and characters. Ehrman said in a statement, The entire team at Warner Brothers Discovery is thrilled for Drew to be making this new Matrix film. Adding his vision to the cinematic canon the Wachowskis spent a quarter of a century building here at the studio. Goddard was nominated for an Oscar for writing The Martian, the sci-fi adaptation directed by Ridley Scott and starring Matt Damon. His other feature film credits include writing Cloverfield and World War Z, and serving as writer-director on The Cabin in the Woods and Bad Times at the El Royale. It is not hyperbole to say the Matrix films changed both cinema and my life, Goddard said. Lana and Lily's exquisite artistry inspires me on a daily basis, and I am beyond grateful for the chance to tell stories in their world. End quote. Now the film is being billed as Matrix 5, but with nothing yet about the story, only that it's a new idea created by Drew, tells us that this film is probably not a continuation of The Matrix Resurrections, but rather a spin-off. There are so many stories and events within the Matrix lore that fans would love to see on the big screen, like the Machine Civil War, the creation of the Matrix, or a new story that takes place between Matrix Revolutions and Resurrections. There are many possibilities to expand the Matrix without needing a sequel. However, Warner decided to identify this project as Matrix 5, which increases the possibility that it is in fact a sequel. The article concludes with, and I quote, "The fourth installment, which arrived after an 18-year gap and was the first to be directed solely by Lana, was a massive box office disappointment. That's partly because The Matrix Resurrections, like Warner Brothers' entire 2021 slate, was available simultaneously on HBO Max for no extra charge. It grossed just $159 million worldwide against its $190 million budget." End quote. This part is important to understand the potential future of the franchise. Matrix 4 did not meet Warner's expectations. The film is a flop. The film's failure can be attributed to many other factors, such as the bad word of mouth online, on top of the fact that the movie was released day and date in theaters and on Max. The movie's bad performance is most likely the reason for a new director. Now let's pretend to be the Oracle, shall we?
Just have to make up your own damn mind to either accept what I'm going to tell you or reject it. Candy?
When could this movie come out? Going by Variety's publications, the announcement of Matrix 4 was back in 2019, but due to unforeseen circumstances, aka the pandemic, film production was delayed. The Matrix Resurrections would eventually be released in winter 2021, 2 years after its first announcement. If this trend is to continue, then The Matrix 5 could be released by 2026, with a first look in the summer of 2025. That is our Oracle's prediction.
We're all here to do what we're all here to do. I'm interested in one thing, Neo, the future.
You know that in our previous video, we talked about the Matrix Awake video game that was recently rumored online. It can't be a coincidence that both the rumored game and Matrix 5 were announced in the same week. Things are getting very interesting. This is quite an exciting day for all of us. We will of course be monitoring all Matrix related news and bring them to you as soon as we can. Let the Matrix 5 theories commence.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out. Let me out. I want out.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.